Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Triple Tapper here, coming at you guys with kind of a combination video here. It's going to be kind of a review of a device that I have put on my, let me clear this up a little bit, my Sig Sauer 1911 45 ACP. As always, before we get started, let's double check, make sure our weapon's clear, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. So we're good to go. So the other day, I actually just got this device, and I'm referring to it as a device on purpose. We'll get a little bit more into that later. I got this device the other day, ordered it online, got it in a couple days. I think it was like, I don't know, 20-25 bucks. Got it, installed it. It was really easy to install. Just basically change out one barrel bushing for another. I didn't even have to take the weapon all the way down to do so. Like I said, it was really easy to do. No tools required whatsoever. Just whenever you're doing it, you know, if you've ever taken down a 1911 or any type of weapon, you know, there's springs and tension and other things in there. So just be careful. Just be aware of that. The other day, or yesterday, I was at the range and I was, you know, plinking away as I do, and somebody had stopped and asked me. They said, "Hey, you know, what is that on the end of your device?" And I said, "Well, this is a compensator." And so, you know, long story short, we got into this philosophical debate about what is the difference between a compensator, a muzzle brake, you know, flash reducers, those kind of things, suppressors, you know. So I just kind of wanted to touch on it a little bit. This is in fact a compensator. Now, sometimes, you know, those terms are used interchangeably, but I'm going to explain it, you know, from my perspective and the way that I understand it. So if you look at the design of this, there are no slots, nothing vented on the sides here at all. So what happens is that when this is loaded and you pull the trigger, the round is propelled forward, and the gas is vented straight up. So what that does is this helps with muzzle flip. The gas going upward pushes the muzzle back down. This is you know, for anybody who's a physics buff, this is Newton's third law of motion, which states that you know, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So essentially, this kind of takes that into account. A muzzle brake, on the other hand, muzzle brake, the way that I understand it, is generally designed to help with recoil and that is the felt kick of the weapon. Some weapons can have, you know, I mean I guess theoretically they can have a lot of kick, little muzzle flip, or, you know, a lot of muzzle flip but very little kick. It just kind of depends on the design of the pistol. Like, for example, my Glock 43, I don't think it has much recoil. It doesn't kick very much, but it has a lot of muzzle flip. So, you know, I have to kind of, and it's chambered in 9mm. So, and then of course the other device is the flash reducer. That basically it combines you know, gases with oxygen just to basically reduce the visibility of that muzzle flash whenever you shoot. From the other side of it, if you were maybe, you know, in a combat situation, or, you know, a sniper or something, doing something at night, you know, you'd want something to kind of keep that muzzle flash down. So, you know, it is a chemical reaction that occurs when you fire this. You know, it strikes it and ignites the powder, and, you know, boom, it goes forward, all that kind of stuff. So nothing new there. But basically, like I said, I mean, you know, this is in fact, like I said, when I ordered it, it was not called a muzzle brake. It was called a compensator. And generally, the muzzle brakes won't have these slots. The muzzle brakes will have it vented here on the side. So what that would do conversely, as opposed to, you know, gas venting up, pushing muzzle back down, that would vent the gases to the side, pushing the gun forward to help. So when the gun kicks, it recoils, kicks back with that muzzle brake, and the gas is pushing against it. You know, the gun's going to go this way. So it's going to help with that recoil. Now, to make matters even a little more complicated, they do make combination. They make you know, muzzle brake / compensators, to where they kind of do both. They help with muzzle flip as well as the felt recoil. So, but for all intents and purposes, you know, like I said, this is a compensator. It compensates for the natural for Newton's third law of motion. You know, for that the action is bullet going out, gases going upward, pushing down on this. That the natural thing, it wants to go up, so this helps it go back down. Like I said, Newton's third law. So, anyways, I just kind of wanted to clarify that. Also, to talk about it briefly, I really, you know, this 45 ACP, you know, it doesn't have, for me anyway, it doesn't have a high degree of muzzle flip or recoil. It's very comfortable to shoot the way it was. I just kind of wanted to, you know, check it out and kind of see kind of the science behind it and see how well it worked. And I was actually quite pleasantly surprised. This really does, you know, take some of the muzzle flip out of the weapon. I noticed when I'm sighting in and you know, I squeeze the trigger, I'm able to get right back on target and get that sight picture reacquired much quicker with this. So, you know, definitely worth the money. Plus, too, I think it looks pretty cool. You know, again, that's just my personal opinion. So, you know, it was, you know, $20 well spent in my opinion. And of course, I still have the original bushing. If I wanted to, you know, take it off or whatever, I could. You know, I don't know if they're allowed in competitions or, you know, anything like that. I don't generally shoot competition. I just go down to the local gun range and, you know, kind of plink away for my own enjoyment. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of talk about this and talk about some of the differences I had been asked, the questions, and so I kind of wanted to talk about it from a scientific standpoint. So, you know, if you guys have any questions, comments, you know, anything like that, go ahead and please leave them down below. You know, thank you for watching, and until next time, Triple Tapper out.